understand how we're supposed to relate to these characters in these novels. I mean, they're not realistic and they couldn't survive in the real world at all.
Oh, come on. Like, you never grew up with your mother says it's wrong.
True. But what about the other characters? I mean, ants could never survive. Couldn't even be on the Beverly Hillbillies, and that was a real... They weren't even real people either.
Yeah, if you want to believe real fictional characters, take those kids from the Saving the Bell sitcom. That was awesome.
You mean documentary?
Yeah, God, sure. Documentary.
I don't know. Anyway, I feel like these characters are just over-exaggerated versions of real people.
Exaggerated?
Yeah, like how much ketchup and mustard they put on your burger at Burger King. Okay, or how well everyone expected Colin Harper to do before his senior season.
So exaggerating much more one thing than one of being correct.
Right.
Like out-of-state tuition.
Yeah, like how well everyone thinks they play Mario Kart.
With the size of Malachi's hands.
Yeah, his hands are huge. Like the Twilight movie.
Yeah, and those Harry Potter books. I'm kidding. I love those Harry Potter books.
Okay, good. Well, look at it this way.
Hey, look, Stegosaurus.
Well, maybe it's about the selling point of a novel. Like, maybe if they write a boring, realistic, fictional novel, it won't have a selling point. I mean, there's no catch.
Yeah, but to be honest, there hasn't really been much of a catch in any of the stuff we've read this year.
True, but there's enough of a catch for critics to want to read it and for teachers to want to have students buy it and lecture on it.
So you're saying for an author to be able to sell their stories, there's got to be some form of exaggeration in it to make it exciting? Otherwise, and to make it unique? Otherwise, it's just a fake nonfiction story?
Maybe. Maybe the foundation is that a fictional novel needs to be written as such, rather than trying to make a fictional book seem nonfiction. I mean, for example, Harry Potter, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Lord of the Rings.
So you're saying even though the characters are obviously fictional, they have to be relatable in some way?
Yeah, I mean, if they have relatable characters, then the plot is what's exaggerated. That's how they have a selling point, rather than exaggerating characters to the point where people can't even think like they think.
So if I would make a story about you as a Clemson student, I'd have to completely exaggerate one point of the story to make it exciting. Otherwise, it'd just be a boring everyday story. And I have to make it unique in some way. It's not acceptable just to have people understand what I'm thinking.
Exactly.
I'm not sure if I agree with you on that.
Well, maybe we can settle this one.
Alright. Dude, what are you doing?
I'm writing a novel about myself to prove a point.
I got more excited about so let's go with it.
What are we doing here?
I'm making the book the cool way.
What? So what is it?
It's a printing press. This is where you make books. Man, he was right. It does suck.